morning. I'm rushing for an interview this morning. I'm at the bus station. The interview is for 11 and this is 10:30. So I'm waiting for a bus to take me to where I'm meant to do the interview. So you guys come along with me. This interview is the one I got, the job that contacted me when I was still in Nigeria. So I told them that I'm not yet in the country, so they booked me for an interview for when I'm in the country. So now I'm going for the interview, so come along with me. I'm going to tell you how I got this job, and then the next video might be the possible questions they might ask for the interview. I hope I'll be able to film. If I'm not able to film, I'm going to just take a mental note of the questions they ask me. I have other interviews lined up, so maybe I'll just wait till I'm done with the whole interview, wherever. Then I'll do a proper video of the questions you might likely to be asked when you go for an interview. So everybody's looking at me now as if I don't know. Well, I'm waiting for the bus. The driver is already in the bus, but he has not told us to come in yet. So I'm waiting for when we enter the bus, then we'll come along. We'll go for the interview together. The bus just dropped me off now, and I'm walking. This is about 4 minutes walk from the bus station, and it's beginning to drizzle. I am so cold. I'm wearing a TikTok turtleneck, and I'm wearing a winter jacket, and I'm freezing.
Exit the roundabout onto Jeff Monk Way.
Oh, Father, I am freezing. Okay, I think I'm seeing the office. So, guys, wish me luck. Hey, God, oh, winter has not come, and I'm freezing. Bye, guys. See you inside. So, guys, I'm done from the interview. I'm heading home now. Wahala. I couldn't film inside the place because it was just me and the lady, and I didn't want her to notice that I was filming, so I just respected myself and kept my phone inside my bag. So I'm on my way home now. I was supposed to pick up something from city center, but now I'm very hungry and I'm very cold, and I just want to, run home and grab one. So I'm heading home. When I get home, I'm going to do a video about how to get job and interview questions that was asked. So stay tuned for that one. Bye. Hi guys, good morning. Today is my first day at work. Work starts today by 7 a.m. and I woke up very early this morning, did all I'm supposed to do. This is 6:30. I'm supposed to be there by 7 on the dot. Lateness is not allowed. So when I put the address I'm going to this morning, it showed about 18 minutes walk from home. I had already called my colleague yesterday night, the person I'm going to be working with, and she said she can't come and pick me because I'm staying very far away from her. Like, before she comes to pick me and we start going, it's going to be very late, so I got to come on my own. And God so kind, I checked it on the map and it's not so far away, so I am walking to work. Alison. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you doing? How is your jackpot plans coming up? For those already in the UK, how are you seeing the weather? See me inside the house with winter jackets. Everywhere is cold. The weather right now is about 10 degrees and inside my house is cold. So guys, how is the weather in your end? Hope it's cool.
So now I don't know, in most of my videos, after watching the videos, most people start asking me, how come you're already working? It's barely how many weeks you came to the UK. How did you get started with work? If I can count how many times I've answered that question. So now I came to give a detailed video on how I got a job before I came to the UK. You can do that too, and it's going to be very easy for you when you come to the UK to start working almost immediately. So if this is the content you want to listen to, sit down, relax. I'll be right back. So guys, the first thing I did after I got my visa is I drafted my CV. So you need to draft your CV to the UK standard CV, like the UK format. So if you don't know how to do it, go on Google. You're going to see different templates there. Use it to tailor your CV to the UK CV. So if you have different types of job you want to apply for instance, a customer care job or a care job or a receptionist job, it means that you're going to have more than one CV. So you're going to tailor your CV to different kinds of job you want to apply for. So while doing your CV, like look out for the keywords that, let me say, all these employers ask for. Like if it's a customer care, they always say fluent in English speaking, can be able to communicate well and all those stuff. So always put it in your CV, because I've noticed that most of what these employers do, since they receive loads of application, they just put it into a system, and the system already have the keywords that they need in this to recruit people for the job. So if yours is not having the keyword, they are trashing it immediately. So make sure you put in those keywords so that when they put it into this system, it can be able to pick your CV as one of the ones that they are going to look into. So have your CV, write an amazing cover letter that is going to make you stand out. Then when you have that, the next process is to start applying for the jobs. So what I did is, after I wrote my CV, I won't lie to you, I made a lot of mistakes. So I'm going to be just be giving you a rundown of what I did and where I made mistake and where you can correct yours. You understand, right? Yeah. So after you doing that, the next thing you do is download apps, job apps. They have different types. They have per hour jobs. They have Fiverr. You can get jobs on Fiverr, but what I used Fiverr to do was to get templates, or you can also get people that can write your CV for you on Fiverr. Just go on Fiverr and see the different things they have on Fiverr. Then there is monster.co.uk, there is read.co.uk, there is CV Library. I got a lot of jobs on cvlibrary.co.uk. Then Indeed is where, like, most of all these employers, most of them are on Indeed and LinkedIn. So you can get an Indeed account and a LinkedIn account. Then also Total Jobs. I think that's all I have for now. If I can get more, I'm going to put it up on the screen. So download those apps and start putting your CV there. When you download the apps, you tailor the search to the kind of jobs you want. The location, by now you already know where you're going to, so just write the location you're going to and start applying for jobs. You will see plenty jobs that will pop up. Start applying to as much as possible. I do like 15 in a day, 15 to 20, depends on the ones I can do. 15 to 20 in a day. Start applying for as much as possible. Even the ones maybe your certificate did not reach for, just apply. If they call you, there's some that will call you that will say, okay, even though you don't get this, we can train you on that. You get? So just apply. Another thing is filter the location. You can filter like 0.5 mile, 1 mile, 10 miles. They'll give you jobs within that range so that you don't start seeing jobs in the next town. So the job I first got when I came here was customer service job, the one you can work from home. But I didn't do that job for long, because if you are a dependent here, the main thing you're supposed to be looking out for is jobs that can give you visa sponsorship, so that when your husband's student visa expires, you can get a job that will give you an extra 5 years to stay in the UK. So those are visa sponsorship tier 2 jobs. So when you come into the UK, that's the job you're going to mostly be looking out for. And most of all the jobs I talked about in my previous video, like the jobs that you can do as a student, out of all those jobs, it's only the care jobs that can give you that visa sponsorship. Then IT jobs, like if you do data science, or if you're a scrum master, you know, all those IT jobs now, they are the ones too that can give you visa sponsorship. Those are the two I know that can give you visa sponsorship. So that is why I left and I went to a care job. So currently I'm doing care, not necessarily care, support. What's the difference between care and support? Okay, I think care jobs are those that work in a care home, but what I'm basically doing is domiciliary care. That's going from house to house to take care of people living with dementia, diabetic patients, people that basically can't, you know, get up to do the stuffs they can do, like we can do by ourselves. So you go to their houses, help them take out their laundry to the washing machine, wash their clothes, make their breakfast. Most of them can feed themselves, so you don't necessarily feed them, just make the breakfast and give them, since most of them are bedridden. Then some of them will need personal care, like there's already a what do they call it, there's already a if I remember it, I'll just put it. There's already something that they normally urinate on. Is like a potty kind of. So you just when they urinate, you just dispose of the potty, wash it, and bring it back. Some of them that need personal care. Most of them, you know, they might not be able to have their bath. So what you just do is just basically cleaning them up with soap and water and all those stuff. So that's just basically what I do in a day. And I get calls, like go from one. If I finish from this house, stay an hour, I go to another house, 30 minutes. There are some that the only thing you just need to do for them is just give them their drugs. The drugs are already labeled Monday to Friday, morning, afternoon, night. So you just go there, give them their drugs, and that's all. There are some people that their children are already there to do most of the stuff. So you just come and help out. That's all. But if you're doing care pays more and has longer hours. You are going to go to a care home and work as a staff in a care home, and you can have like 12-hour shifts straight up, back to back and all that. So that one can also work for you if it's something you want to do. And most care homes have sponsorship, so you can go on UKVI website and check out care homes that have sponsorship. So the first job I got when I was in Nigeria was a care job. I got it with a care. I don't want to mention their name. I don't know if it's okay to mention their name. I got it with the care job, care home. I came here and I needed my NI. I told you guys it took 2 weeks for me to get my NI, and they also needed to do a DBS, that is disclosure and barring services, like police clearance. So they needed me to do that before I'm going to start work, and I needed something to start doing immediately. So that's why I took up that first job. But now I'm with the care and with the care home, not care home, I'm with the care share. I'm working for care now. So that's basically what I do in a day. That's basically what I do for them. That's how I'm that's how I'm getting paid in the UK. So you can also check that out. So if you want to do care, so now I'm going to be talking about those that want to do care. If you want to do care, what I did that maybe made me stand out is that I started taking courses on care. There, you can go on Flourence Academy, or you go on Alison and take up their courses, their care courses. There are like 15 of them. I'm going to list them here. Take the 15 courses and add it to your CV, like where they have certifications on CVs. Just add the 15 of them there. It's going to boost your CV, because they're going to say, oh, this person actually knows what she's doing and she has taken most of this course. Even though when you get here, they're still going to give you training, but at least they know that, oh, you already have an idea of what we are doing here. So you're going to stand up, you're going to be better off than somebody that has not done any course at all. So another thing you can do is have an experience. So this one, having an experience, you can have an experience with Red Cross, or you can go to a hospital and tell them that you want to volunteer and work. Before it used to be free, but now, our people now, they started collecting money for it. So you can go and volunteer in a hospital or in a care home. There are actually care homes in Nigeria too. You can volunteer in care home, look for the ones around in your country or in your area, volunteer and get the certificates. Even if you get the certificate, you don't even need to even come in as a student again. There are care homes that are willing to take you directly from Nigeria or from your home country with that certificate. If you've already taken the courses and you have a certificate, I don't even think you need to go through the student route, because that route is actually expensive. Just do the work route immediately. Start applying directly to the care homes. Go on Indeed and tell them that you're already certified, or you have experience. They will take you directly from Nigeria. I know so many people that have gotten their certificate of sponsorship, and care homes that are still recruiting directly from here, but though it's going to take a while, you might have a lot of rejections, but just consistently start applying. It might be okay for you if you don't have money to go through the student route. I'm going to put up a video on the cost of relocation to the UK via the student route, so you see if it's something you can do if you want to come in faster. But if it's something you want to take your time, you might consider the option I just spoke about. So another thing is, after you finish what do they call it, after you finish your certification courses, and if you have an experience, they are supposed to give you a reference letter. So for mine, I got a reference letter from a hospital, and the reference letter also helped me, because even now that I'm applying and they say, okay, you have a reference letter from a hospital, they will call the hospital and ask, do you know so person, has she worked with you, can you reference her? They'll say yes. You are at a higher advantage than someone that doesn't have any reference at all. So another thing you can get is your police report. Like I said, when I came here, they will tell you to do your DBS, that's disclosure and bearing service. It's like police reports in our country. So if you already have one from your country, it's faster getting your DBS. And also, if you want to do something like a security job, you must need that police report. When I did my own police report, it was about 10,000, but now I'm hearing that it's about 50 to 60,000. So it's not compulsory, but it gives you ahead, like it puts your application ahead to show them that you're coming to work with vulnerable people and you don't have any bad record from your country. It makes people feel safer with you. But if you're coming to do a security job in this country, you must have that police report. And I think security job pays higher. So for the guys that are looking for a job, you can also look into that direction. Another thing that will make you stand out is your driver's license. So coming from Nigeria, if you have your national driver's license from Nigeria, I'm just using Nigeria because that's where I know, or from any country, you can use your driver's license to work in this country for 1 year. After that, is no more valid. So you can use your driver's license, or you can get an international driver's permit. So you can, if you want to get an international driver's permit, send me a message on Instagram or drop a comment in the comment section. I can do that for you for a fee. And your police reports, I know someone that does that. If you're in Lagos, you can go to Alagbon police station, but if you're in Abuja, there is a lady that did mine, though I don't know how much she's doing it now. When she did mine, it was 10,000 naira, but I don't know how much is being done now. I did mine in June or July. I don't know how much is being done now. I can give you her number and you take it up from there. So if you have a driver's license, you can get a domiciliary job that they will even provide you a car that you can use to do the job while to go for the jobs. So do well to, if you don't even know how to drive, that's the worst. Please make sure you go and learn how to drive. I learned how to drive before coming here, and if you even know how to, if you can even drive a manual car, is more better for you, because most of the cars in the UK here are manual. I have an international driver's permit, and my company supplied me with a car that I can use to go for the work, like go from one house to another. Then at the end of the week, I can come and park the car. But I didn't take the car because I am not yet used to driving in the UK. It's a totally different ball game driving in the UK here. because it is, if you are driving on the right, their own is in the left. I don't even know how it is, and their road signs are something else. So another thing in this country is parking. You don't just park anywhere along the road. You can park somewhere and they'll fine you for parking, and it's not even small money. It's about £30. They're going to fine you for parking if you park where you're not supposed to park. So I just told them, you guys should just wait a beg. Let me understand the road signs and let me understand how the UK driving system is before I come and pick up the car. So if you have a driver's license, if you even notice while applying, you see you must have a UK driver's license. Doesn't mean that you have the UK one. If you have an international driver's permit, you can also apply for the job. So guys, after that, the next thing you need to do is wait, basically. So after you've applied, just wait within 3 to 4 days, because I know how very fast they look for people here. Within 3 to 4 days, you start receiving messages and stuffs. Also, do well to apply to sometimes they'll tell you this job is for people that are already in the UK. Apply to, if they send you a message, tell them that you have gotten your visa and you'll be in the UK so time, so they can book you in for the job. Then when you come, you start up. That's what I did. When they called me, I told them, when they sent me a mail, I told them I'm not in the UK yet, but I'm coming at so time. So they booked me in. So if you're applying and they tell you to provide a UK phone number, you can ask one of your friends in the UK to give you his or her number to apply to. But what I did was I used my Libera SIM, the one they gave me during my visa application at the TLS. That's the number I put there. But I felt since they were not able to contact me on phone, they sent me a mail. I think it's better, so that by the time you get to the UK and you put your SIM, you start getting calls from that number. Hi guys, so this is what the NI letter looks like. So if you look at it closely, it says something like the national minimum wage for those over 23 and above. If you do not receive what you are entitled to, please visit the government's pay and work rights. You know, everything is in there, so do well. This is my DBS. It's a full page document. Everything is there. This is my DBS. So guys, we've come to the end of this video. Please do well to like, share, comment and subscribe. You're going to be helping my channel in ways you don't even know. Please share my videos, hit the subscribe button, turn on the post notification bell. Oh, thank you guys. I'm super excited. The numbers are growing. We're almost at 2K subscribers. Thank you guys for all your love, your show of support. I can't take this love for granted. Thank you guys, and see you in the next video.